Good morning and welcome. Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Thursday morning. I hope it finds you well out there. Man, a little less crazy maybe in the world today, but the day's not over, so who knows? Our toll-free number, 800-951-0592, the website at allamericangold.com. Of course, the physical delivery of wealth insurance. It is what we do. We got the stock market at pretty much at record highs, right near the record highs, way overvalued, but I think they're going to stay overvalued. Well, you know what? Everything's overvalued. Right? Really, when you think about it. It's crazy.
Inflated. Maybe it's all inflated, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not that. It is the money that is losing value. Period. Like, think about it. Man, if you were a millionaire 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, you were set. You were set. Retiring and you only got $1 million, you're not set. You're not even close to set, right? That's like scary stuff. I mean, I will say this, and we're in Arizona, which is one of the booming states. It's not booming as much anymore. There's still plenty of, buildings being built and apartments and stuff like that. But you're starting to see it, right? Places just closing down. They were there last week. They aren't there this week. And it's just like these dominoes, right? This company ran out of money. That company ran out of money. This restaurant went out. That restaurant. This store closed. That store closed. People are talking about, gosh, I can't afford to fix my car. Yeah, we're back here again. And these are people with jobs, right? And of course, it doesn't matter what it is. Right? I need new tires. I need an alternator, a radiator. I mean, brakes. Right? It's crazy. Even a battery. Right? Remember back in the day, you could put your own battery in. Right? Get a crescent wrench and plop that baby in there. Forget about it. Half of these cars, you got to take apart half the engine just to get the battery in. Yeah, I mean, it's nuts. And even the parts cost a lot. Anything with labor involved, and I don't care what it is. You need a plumber, AC guy, mechanic, right? Someone that's got to put the labor into things. It's crazy. Right? It's bad enough like the AC unit, it's a fortune. Then wait till they tell you how much it costs to put it in. Right? That's what's happening right now. I've never seen anything like this. Listen, I've been around a long time. Seen a lot of things. Saw, the financial, right? Saw people lose their homes. People with jobs losing their homes. This is even crueler. And why do I say that? Well, not that many people have homes anymore, right? We're almost at 50-50 with the renters. But now it's like, man, even the ones that, hey, gosh, I thank the Lord I have a 4% mortgage. For those of you that were lucky enough to have those. And you're like, I still don't have any money. My housing payment's the same. My insurance doubled, right? The car insurance doubled, right? This doubled, that doubled. Heaven forbid you got to get a replacement car, right? Your car's done. Jason, people just don't have it right now. It is a weird economy, right? It's not. Let's face it. Is it terrible? No, but it's like nobody knows which way this thing's going to break. right? Is it going to break down? Is it going to break up, right? Donald Trump saying, we got to spend. Nobody goes on vacation, right? We got to get this money out to these people. I don't know. I truly don't know. I wish I did. Here's the one thing I do know. Spending is going to happen. Can it help? Will it help? How much will it help? That's going to be the interesting part, because extending tax cuts doesn't change anything, right? Because that just keeps it where it is. Now, maybe for the people that work with some tips, that could help. Some overtime. I don't know how much overtime is being worked right now, right? A lot of places, right, you're not getting overtime anymore, right? So I don't know how much that will help. But if it's not like they're going to mail people checks, at least not yet, Jason.
Yeah, they're going to be mailing some checks, I think. I think people have been out of money for a couple of years. The inflation give-outs was all spent. And now here we are a couple of years later, and there's no money. There's no money replacing all the free checks. So, yeah, people are out of money. People do not have it when they need it, Joe.
800-951-0592, Patriot Radio News Hour. Let's take a quick look. Like I said, the Dow's up 300. The S&P is up 30. The Nasdaq's up 100. The 10-year note, 428. It's kind of interesting. I had another crappy a crappy auction is now called a mediocre auction. It was a 5-year auction. Today we got I think it's a 10-year. No foreign buyers again. Foreign buyer participation was down 20%. That's a lot for an auction. But it's down a little bit today. We'll watch it, right? We'll watch it. Crude oil's up again. $67, nothing horrible. And the precious metals, we got a little bit of a mixed market. Gold is down 10. Gold's kind of been all over the map, really. It's been as high as 33.50, been as low as 33.20 right now, 33 and a quarter. So we're actually right now down 7. Silver, here we go. Silver, platinum, everybody hang on. Silver's up 34 cents, 36.53. Platinum getting ready. Forget about 1,300. Platinum getting ready to take out 1,400. And again, just going to tell you, this is where the winners are going to be. And I get it. A lot of you, hey, I don't know what to do. I'm going to hang on. For those of you, hey, I've got money. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to encourage you to start putting some of that to work. Put some into gold, put some into silver, put some into Texit. You are going to be glad that you did. And the reason I'm so certain is because we know what's coming. Look at what NATO did yesterday. Everyone's got to spend 5% of GDP on defense, including us. And you're like, oh, gosh, we got that in the bag. No, we don't. No. 5% of GDP, got to do it all the way through 2035. Could you imagine? Do you think we'll spend double? We're already spending over $1 trillion. Could we be spending $2 trillion on defense? I don't know how any of this math works. None of it. Okay. And the reason why I don't know it, because it doesn't. It's pretty simple. We had jobless claims today, 236,000. Okay, that was down a little bit. That's good. Continuing claims, not down at all. Matter of fact, up big. Remember, we want to stay below 2 million there. 1.97 million. What does that mean? That just means they got laid off and they haven't been able to find work. So we'll keep an eye. It's starting to get a little uncomfortable in that regard. But listen, jobless is still down. I mean, 236, that's not a big deal. It's confusing, I know. I don't like the feel of that number, by the way. I see so many. And we deal with a lot of small businesses here, too. A lot of business owners buy gold and silver. They're all telling us the same thing. It's getting tougher. Having said that, first quarter GDP got revised lower. That was a surprise. Down 0.5% for first quarter GDP. I'm not too worried because of all the stuff that was going on. I think it'll bounce back. We had a durable goods number today that was outrageously off the chart, 16%, a big Boeing order. But, of course, it was down like 10% the month before because the whole trade war thing. So a lot of nonsensical data out today. But I want to focus today on how is it that you're going to be able to enjoy your life and what life brings you. I don't care how old you are. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Doesn't matter. You're going to have the ability to have more income than just your job. Period. Listen, we know now, right, a lot of, and of course it's radio. It's like, hey, show me your hands. How many of you either are or know people that work more than one job? They're not doing it because they want to. Right? The old guy checking groceries at Walmart, he ain't doing it because he wants to. And this is one of the things where, you know, having gold, we talk about it, having an ounce of gold for every year you've been alive. I can't even tell you, I don't even know, dozens of them now, customers that's how they supplement their income, how they do it. You know, and not that it's a great story, but, you know, just the other day, one of our clients, their wife passed away. Needed money for the funeral. What did he do? Came in and sold some gold. I can't tell you how many people they sell gold every month or every quarter. Right? To make up for what they can't get with Social Security. How about all you guys out there working right now? Getting a little tighter on you? Check out Text It with us. This is something where, you know, we've talked about it a lot. Listen, who was it today? Gosh. It was the government today. They're now ordered Fannie and Freddie to count crypto assets as part of your assets when you're trying to buy a home, right? Also, they just eased up all the rules with the banks. So now the banks can start getting into the crypto space. Because remember, you got to know your customer, right? Remember that thing? What is the thing about crypto? Well, you don't get to kind of know everything. Well, we're gonna make it better. Get ready, guys. Telling you. I've been telling it to you and telling it to you and telling it to you and telling it to you. This is a thing where it's unique. Is it risk? Yep, there is. They have a stellar plan. You're in early. Like people think that, oh, well, gosh, I'm not that early. No, we're still early. You know how many? We're only at the mine itself. It's less than 5% built. I mean, we got a ways to go. Now, it's going to go fast. That's the kind of the problem. But this is very early here. I've been sharing with you what it is that they're trying to do. And it makes a lot of sense. Everything costs a fortune. Bank fees, transaction fees, the fact that nobody wants dollars. The Treasury just had to, by the way, Treasury's out of money August 15th. That's the deadline. That's the deadline. And they said as soon as they raise the debt ceiling, by the way, now they need to raise it $5 trillion. So we'll be talking about debt ceiling again next year. That's the sad part, right? They got us all over $1 trillion on top of everything else here, in the next 30, 60 days? Well, let's call it 90, because I don't know when this big bill is going to get done. It's insanity. It's chaos. This is a thing where, Bobby just put this thing out. We've already hit our liquidity goals for July. And it's not even July. Right? We're been sitting here at $1.39 by the end of July. We're probably going to be talking $2 by the end of July. We're going to have, I don't know, somewhere around 12,000 miners. I was miner 3,000. The pace that we're expanding, Jason, we could have 100,000 miners before the end of the year.
Yeah, it's depends on there's different factors involved, but it could be more than that. It could be faster. It could be a little slower, but the growth is good to see. I've been cautious. It needs to be an adopted crypto, one that's going to be used by more than just the Texit family, so to speak. But it's starting to look like it's going to do that, and let's just see let's get through August. See where we're at, maybe September, and I have a feeling if things go the way they're supposed to go, the way it's been planned, I would say by September or end of September, Joe and I are going to actually be a lot more confident and even more telling you how you should be in this thing. So might want to take the risk now, because I think my official 2-month anniversary being in this was yesterday. So that means Joe's two-month anniversary is a couple of days from now. And it's done well for 2 months. It's done really well. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't get too optimistic. I won't rah-rah cheerlead completely. But if I go to my optimistic side, this thing could be one of the most fantastic things you could invest in right now. It's just sitting there waiting for you to just give us a call. I
spend a lot more time with it than Jason. I'm on all the Zoom calls. I'm on Telegraph. I'm seeing all the mining equipment that's being bought, that's been installed. It's crazy what's happened to the mine in just the last month. Crazy. And the first huge piece of the mine is going to be here in 2 weeks. And the funny part, when this thing is all built out, there'll be 9 different mega hubs across Texas. We'll have thousands, ready for this? Thousands, maybe 10,000 or more mini mines. And this is, why does this matter? Because that's the important part. You have to, for people to want to build on top of us. We're like layer 1, right? Layer 1's build the mine. Layer 2 is people building on top of our mine. What does that mean? People using our mine because it's established, it's huge, it can be done, it can handle all of the transactions, the bandwidth, right? You have to have certain things. We're going to have them. We are absolutely going to have them. The size of the mine directly correlates to the price. It just does. And I already know, and I've been sharing it with you, the mine in the next 90 days is going to triple in size. And 90 days after that, it's going to triple again. Yeah. This thing truly is a rocket ship. And the funny thing is it's in its infancy. But here's the thing. The funny part about a lot of these cryptos, you wake up one day and all of a sudden it's to the moon. 800-951-0592. By the way, so I know we're talking a lot text it today, but I do have a really cool special, and I get, the 20s are expensive. I get it. I'm gonna throw something out here that I think you're all gonna love. We're gonna do the $5 Indians. Okay. That's a quarter ounce, right? Pre-1933. As you guys know, my favorite coin. My favorite coin by a million miles. I'm going to put them on sale today at $900. But I'm going to throw in 10 of those 1 gram silver bars with it for $900. If you buy 10 or more $5 Indians. By the way, that's essentially you're buying them for $5 Liberty prices at $900. You buy 10 or more, $895. You buy 10, $895, and you'll get 100 grams of silver. So it'll make it a little more affordable for you guys out there. 800-951-0592. Take the time. Keep adding. This is a home run deal. And we're sitting here talking about think about what we're talking about. Donald Trump hates Jay Powell. We know that. He wants to get a super dove in there. We are going to see rate cuts start coming. The dollar is going to go down. The deficit's going to skyrocket. Get in. Get in. Now, the problem with that is, what does that mean for you guys? What does it mean for all of us? It means stuff's going to get more expensive. Sorry. I know, oh, no, inflation's gone away. Come on, guys. Come on. You know that's not true. I don't think, you know what, here's the bad part. I think Jay Powell's kind of right. We haven't seen anything yet. We're going to. But don't worry. You're going to be ready for it. When we're talking about digital currency and learning how to do this, this is one great thing with TextIt. You got to learn. You got to get a Coinbase account, a Kraken account, a Dextrade account, whatever it may be. By the way, just really quickly, we're going to have a meeting here in a few weeks here in Phoenix. I'll give you the details probably next week as to when and where. And we're going to walk you through the process of doing all these things. As of a few days ago, you guys can now buy TextIt right off your dashboard. Yep. You don't even have to join a crypto exchange. They'll do it for you. You just place the orders right on your dashboard. So those of you that have been, Joe, how do I buy it? How do I buy it? I know I'm getting the mining shares. I want to buy the coin and getting on Dextrade and doing all that. They made it even easier. It's even easier. But for those of you, I will say this, those of you that have already signed up, I cannot tell you what a difference it makes just signing up a few people under you. It's incredible. It's incredible how much more coins you'll get. Just a few people. It doesn't take very much at all to double and triple your mining power. You know, that's the one thing. They don't allow. You only can buy 9 shares in a mine, 9 seats in the mine. That's the most they allow. Each seat is $995. Right now, if you buy 5 seats, they'll give you a 6th seat for free. You buy 9 seats, the maximum, $8,955. They'll give you 2 seats for free. What does that mean? That just means you get more coins every day. When you call Patriot and sign up, usually within 48 hours, you're getting coins every day. If you sign up your wife, your kids, some of you people are signing up their grandkids. Here's a funny thing. You know what? You need a cell phone, or well, you need a phone number and an email address. Those have to be unique. You can have obviously you and your wife live in the same house. You can have the same mailing address, but you do need separate emails, separate phone numbers. People have asked, could I sign up my grandkids? The answer is yes. There is no age requirement. You can absolutely do that, but they would need a phone number and an email address if you want to do that, but you can't. It makes a huge difference because when you sign up 3 people, they give an extra 200 hash right off the bat. If you sign someone up for a 9-pack, they give you 200 hash right there. That's like 2 more seats for nothing, just for inviting somebody else in. Why? Because we want hundreds of thousands of miners. And we don't want Elon Musk or Bezos or any other billionaire to come in and buy up all the seats. Pretty simple. And it's easy to do. If you sign up 2 9-packs, just 2. Do you know the way they do the bonus? That would be 1,000 extra hash. 1,000. Well, you get 200 for each 9, so that's 400. Then they do this 9 and 9 thing. That gives you another 600. Could you imagine you signed up for a 9-pack today, you get 11 hash, you sign up, I don't know, your son and your daughter, and all of a sudden you've doubled your power almost out of the gates? Yeah, that's all it takes. It's crazy. That's all it takes. But here's the big win. Even for the people that do nothing, and there's tons of you guys that have signed up, and hey, I'm not talking about it. I'll just see what Joe says. Within 180 days, you'll have enough coins that you'll have made your money back. And here's the funny thing. Because the price keeps going up, that 180 days is like 100 days. Even less. There's a bunch of people at the end of July will already be making money already. 800-951-0592. Today's special, and it's a huge one again. $5 Indians are your gold pieces. $900 for every one you buy. We're going to give you 10 grams of silver. If you buy 10 or more, we're going to get you $8.95. So you're going to save $5 to throw there. Every 10 you buy, you're going to get 100 1-gram silver bars. If you want to sign up for Text It, it's the same number, 800-951-0592. I want to tell you, they've come so far. Anybody that's already signed up, if you have questions, you no longer need to call us. Help, the word help, dot, the word mine, M-I-N-E, like a gold mine, .txc.com. And, of course, you don't have to remember that. If you call here, we'll tell you. They got it all there. You can ask it a question, type it in. They've got getting started, welcome. They tell you, hey, start here. They have videos that are going to be up in the next week. Here's how you log on to Coinbase. Here's how you set up a Coinbase account. Here's how you set up a Kraken account. You want to do Dex Trade, MetaMask, all of that's going to be at your fingertips. So for everybody out there, well, gosh, I really don't know anything about it. Neither did I when I started. Today, there's a Zoom call today for all new people want to learn. Right? Just right on your phone, boom, there it is. Teaches you all sorts of great things. But here's what's cool about it, like I said. If you're inclined to add just a couple of people, and we'll add them for you. You just call us, we'll do it. It's easy. Some of you are savvy enough, you can do it on your own. You don't even need to call us. Great. It's incredible how fast you get to break even. And then every day after that, you get more coins. There's no restrictions. Joe, what if I want to sell all of my coins? I want to do it right now. Great. Do it. Here's the funny thing. That night, you're going to have more coins. Right. That's the best part. You're going to have more coins. I mean, there's people out there. Well, I saw one guy sold 100,000 of them. All in one shot. Done. 10,000, 20,000. Heck, some people, I'm not kidding you, they'll sell $100. Well, I don't know if they had an expense. You had to get it paid. I didn't have $100 in my account. I'm going to sell $100 worth of Texit. It's a couple of clicks. And next thing you know, it's in your bank account. What I love about it is long term. See, this is the thing. You can buy the coin TXE. That's the coin TXE, like the symbol on Dex Trade or Bitmark. Right? We're hoping to be. We're going to be on MEXC exchange here soon. And by the September, October time frame, Kraken and Coinbase. But the part that's the best in all of this is every day you get coins, right? If you buy a 1-pack, maybe you're only going to get 3 coins a day, but you get them every single day. If you buy a 9-pack, you're going to get a lot of coins every day. Now, they're already saying, they have this mapped out where the price, because they already kind of roughly know how big the mine. Matter of fact, the mine's growing faster than they thought, so they're ahead of schedule. But $16 by February, that's what they're saying. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to get coins every day. The mine doesn't care what the price is, by the way. That's the other cool part. But every day, you get more coins. Let's just say you did $9.95. You get 3 coins a day. Let's say 3 coins for the next. Oh, I screwed it up here. For the next 225 days. I don't know exactly how many days away it is, but let's just say that, and that's 675 coins times $16. That'd be $10,800 for a $995 investment. Not too bad. Not too bad. You put in 80, you do the 9-pack, the 9 seats, you're probably talking well over 100,000. And that's if you don't sign anybody up. And they never go away. Every day. What I think about in retirement, for people out there that are going to be retired. I mean, I don't know where the price is going to go. And obviously, as more miners get added, right, the amount of coins you get every day goes down unless you're adding power. But let's just say at $9.95 at the end of the day, I mean, you know what? You're getting a coin a day. But that coin's $100. That's a pretty great deal, right? How nice would that be every day? Once a month, I sell some Texit. I've supplemented my income. And guess what? I know it's going to be there the next month, and the next month, and the next month. Yeah. Come and take a ride. Take a shot with us. We'll see what happens. 800-951-0592. Again, $5 Liberties, 1 through 9, $900. Each one you buy, you get 10 1-gram silver bars. Buy 10 or more, $8.95. Buy 10, that's 100 grams of silver for free. That's that's like $115 of free silver right there. 800-951-0592. Someone asked the question about signups. Okay. It doesn't matter what you sign up for. You can sign up for a 1-pack, a 9-pack. Right? Now, obviously, it matters for how many shares you get, how much mining power you have. But the question was, let's say I sign up 2 or 3 people. One does a 3-pack, one does a 5-pack, and one does a 9-pack. What would that look like? Okay, so let's go through this. The 9-pack automatically gets you 200 extra hash, whether you signed up anybody else or not. That's just automatic. When you set up your profiles, right? I always tell people, hey, set it up for your profile to be balanced. And so let's just use this example. A 3-pack, that's 3 points, right? Look at it as points. This 5-pack, you get a point for free. So that's 6 points. And then you have a 9. Go ahead, Jason.
On the bonus hash, if you pay for the 5 hash to get this extra 6 hash, you only get 5 points.
I don't think so. But
I verified it with Mike Morris yesterday because I ran into that specifically yesterday.
Did you run into it? Okay.
No, I haven't seen the points. They didn't do the points yesterday, but I called Mike to find out because this guy really had to strategically place 2 5-packs and a 4-pack, and we needed to know exactly what to do. So whatever you pay for,
I could be wrong. I thought I had a 5-pack last week, and I thought I got 6, but I could be wrong.
It's possible. So we need to know that.
But anyway, let's go through it though. So how they do bonuses? If you sign up 3 people that aren't 9-packs. In your first 30 days, you get 200 hash.
It's called 1-2 free.
1-2 free, right? 200 hash. If you do it anytime after that, you still get 100 hash, right? Same thing with the 9-pack, right? You start out for the 200 hash. Then you look at it like your 2 legs. You got a left leg and a right leg. If you get a 9-pack, you want that on one leg. And then you take your 3-pack and your 5-pack on the other leg. And they just add up the points. Every 3 points is worth $1,000. You heard me right, dollars. $1,000 worth of Texit coin, or $2,000 worth of more power. So they double it if you take it in power. You can, by the way, you can do whatever you want. You can get paid cash if you want.
And it's only for that week. For that week.
Right.
The points
let's just use Jason's example. You got 3 and 5 and 9. You got 9 on one side, the 3 and the 5 on the other. So you got 8 and 9. They're going to give you 6 and 6, right? 6 on each side. That's going to be either $2,000, and you get to decide. You tell them what to do. $2,000 worth of Texit coin, or, here's the cool part, 4,000 in hash. Yeah. You're like buying 4 more seats. So if you've got some Texit questions, send them in 877-536-1360.